Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome, one and all, to the most exciting video of the year, the one you've all been waiting for, the one you knew was coming. It's my best of 2020 video. Now, I know 2020 kind of sucked big, massive, humongous balls, but there was some parts of 2020 that weren't terrible, and I'm here today to discuss them with you. Now, you may be wondering why I have any reason to be the guy to say what was the best parts of 2020, and I have no qualifications for that. None of my opinions matter. They are all just opinions, not facts, and you should not listen or care about any of them. So please don't. Yeah. So I got some fun categories. We're gonna go over the 2020 my picks of the year. Feel free to discuss them in the comments below. And without further ado, let's get to it. So my first category, the best meme of 2020. I know we're getting right off to a good start, but I needed a good catch to this video. The best meme of 2020. Now, I was at first going to just say that the best meme of 2020 was either 2020 ending or just 2020 in general, and that felt kind of lazy. It's true though, but it felt kind of lazy. So my best meme of 2020 is kind of came out right at the end there. Like I want to say like November, December, but it was building up for most of the year. It is the Return to Monkey meme. Return to Monkey. I'll play a little clip right here. Right there. Right over there. There. Right there. And that's the meme. There's lots of funny videos. Just search up monkey without a Y, so Monke. And it's funny stuff. Just monkeys spinning. Just really, it's just the thought that humanity took a step too far. Evolution, we climbed up one too many rungs of the ladder, and let's go back and be monkeys again. Eating bananas, swinging on trees, not caring about anything. So reject humanity, become monkey. Good job. Best meme, monkey. All right, next we're gonna have the best movie of the year. This one was tough because no movies came out this year. They kept trying to release movies in theaters, and then the movie theaters just exploded and imploded. And I miss the movie theaters. I miss sitting in the cold theater with a big thing of popcorn and watching trailers for movies I'll never see. And I miss it. But that's okay. So the best movie of 2020, another one that came out right at the end. But my personal pick for best movie of 2020 was the new Pixar movie Soul. I think some people really liked it and some people didn't, and that's okay. To each to their own. I thought it was great. Had a really heartwarming message. Very, very deep stuff for Pixar to get into. So I really appreciated that. It was a good existential crisis movie. Got to have one of those for, and then afterwards you go and you lie down in the shower crying for 20 minutes while listening to sad songs. Try it out. Anyways, Pixar's Soul, if you've not seen it, is on Disney Plus for free. They didn't pull the Mulan BS move where you had to pay like $30 extra to watch it, which was ridiculous. Anyways, it's on Disney Plus. If you own Disney Plus, please go and watch it. It's a really good hour and 45-minute flick. I think you'll enjoy it. Stars Jamie Foxx and Tina Fey. Just a good all around fun time for the whole family. Teach your kids about the meaning of life and death. Woohoo! Anyways, best TV show. Once again, not much was coming out this year. Nothing came out this year, really. So I picked season 2 of The Boys. There was a couple really good TV shows. All season 2s. Umbrella Academy season 2 was great. Mandalorian season 2, obviously great. But my personal pick was season 2 of The Boys. Just because it's just a ridiculous show. It'll make, when you watch it, your head will explode. That's only a joke you'll get if you watch the show. If you haven't watched the show, I'm going to look like a moron. But if you have watched it, you're laughing your ass off right now. Anyway, season 2 of The Boys. I'm weird. I always like second seasons and third seasons more because the characters have had time to actually meet and get some character development. And then when you're in the second season, you just get right into the thick of things and you don't need to deal with all of that backstory stuff. So The Boys definitely did that. Wonderful performances by all the actors. I loved all of them in it. Some good some good twists along the way, some actors that do a very good job of making you absolutely despise them, which not everyone can do that, but some of them in that show do very well. So, anyways, Boys Season 2, obviously, if you haven't watched Season 1, go ahead and watch that first. But it's on Amazon Prime, and there's only like 8 episodes per season, 10. So you can binge watch the whole 2 seasons pretty quickly. And I think Season 3 is about to start filming pretty quickly. So, perfect timing. Anyways, Boys, best TV show. Alright, this next one I'm a little nervous about. It's a good thing that I am not a big YouTube channel, because if I was, I'd be about to piss off a lot of people. But here I go. So the best PS4 game. So, my pick was a game that was just covered in controversy. Covered in controversy before the game even came out. I'm just going to say it. My favorite PS2 game of 2020 was Last of Us 2. I know. I know. There's a whole lot of controversy around the game, a lot of opinions flying, a lot of YouTubers brigading. I'm going to leave that out of this and just put my opinion in there. Personally, for me, Last of Us 2, it builds upon the first game. Gameplay-wise, it takes everything that was good about that game and expands upon it. There's plenty of good, lots of good shooting, lots of good, and there's some sneaking. Amazing set pieces. We all know Naughty Dog is wonderful for the set pieces. I won't spoil any of them, obviously, if you haven't played it. And, see, my favorite part of the game, which a lot of people didn't like, was the story. That story has stuck with me since I finished playing it. It is not an easy story to sit through, and it is depressing as all hell, and you do not feel good after playing that game. But goddamn if it does not make you think, and if it does not stick with you afterwards. No spoilers, but it's just an all-around really good game. Great experience. It's gorgeous. Crunching aside, I know Naughty Dog is terrible at it, and I do not support that in the slightest. Video game companies should not support crunching. But the end product was good. It does not... No crunching. Crunching is bad for video games in general, but that's another discussion for another time. Anyway, Last of Us Part 2, I know a lot of people did not like it because they thought the story was either bad for understandable reasons, or they just thought, you know, I'm a social justice warrior. Topics, my SJW topics, I can't have those in my game. I'm not going to get into that, though. Last of Us Part 2, my favorite PS4 game of the year. My favorite Switch game of the year. Now, this one's going to be kind of a shocker for some people. Most people would assume that I would pick Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, and while I did love that game, it was not actually my favorite Switch game of the year. My favorite Switch game of 2020 was actually Paper Mario, The Origami King. I know. It even surprised me, honestly, when I was making this video. It's not the full Paper Mario RPG experience, a la 64 and Thousand Year Door that everyone wants the series to go back to, but it is in the right step. And it is a lot better than both Sticker Star and Color Splash. I think we can all agree on that. And it's still a fun system, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And it's just the story, while it's nothing crazy. It's, you know, it's a Mario story. It's funny. It's full of heart. There's some legitimately dramatic and downright scary moments in the game. All around, it was a fun experience, and I really enjoyed playing it. So that was definitely my favorite Switch game of the year. Although if you looked at my Switcher and review year that the email sent out, you would think it was Picross, because I'm just going to put the picture up on the screen. I'm not proud of this. I am not proud of these numbers. But my top three played Switch games of the year were all Picross games. It's a very good stress game when you just need to sit down and relax and play something mindless. Picross is fun. I think I'm going to go on Switch and become a Picross streamer. Maybe I'll do it. Anyways, Paper Mario is my favorite Switch game of the year. I was going to make a joke about Xbox, but legitimately I did not play any Xbox games this year. I have nothing against Xbox people. They just have honestly not been doing great with exclusives lately. So I did not have a favorite Xbox game. Honorable mentions I will hand out. For Switch, obviously Hyrule Warriors. Really good game. Did have some frame rate issues and such, but fun game nonetheless. PS4, FF7 Remake for sure. A lot better than I was expecting it to be. Ghost of Tsushima was wonderful. And there's some other stuff. Bugsnax, all the time. Best game. GOAT. PS5, Spider-Man, and Demon's Souls. Fantastic games. I probably would have given it to Demon Souls, other than the fact that it's just a remake, and I didn't want to make a remake of my favorite game of the year. That's my cat, Dax. Say hi, Dax. Oh, and Doom Eternal. Okay, forget Doom. Wonderful game. All right. Best album of the year. I don't even know why I'm doing this category because for me it's just blatantly obvious. If there's ever a new Gorillaz album, it's going to be my favorite album of the year. I have a very limited music taste, so if one of my favorite band puts out an album, it's going to be my favorite album of the year. Not much I can say about it other than just legitimately good music. Damon did a lot of really good collabs with some pretty great artists. I mean, Elton John, good stuff. And then 9 music videos for the entire thing, which is crazy for Jamie Hewlett. If you do not know, he's the artist behind the band. He did music videos for everyone. Crazy how much work that had to have been put in. So all around, just both for music and lore, it was a great album. Very happy with it. Looking forward to season 2. All right. Next up, we have the best YouTuber of the year. Obviously me. Am I kidding? I mean, who would not vote for me? All joking aside, my favorite YouTuber of the year was, and you shouldn't be surprised by this, the Sax Squatch. That man is a beautiful, beautiful squatch. Legitimately, I love that channel. I think it is amazing. It's just, it is the perfect kind of goofiness that the world needs right now. With all the just the terrible things happening, a man in a Sasquatch suit playing the saxophone is what we all need to come together. If you have not watched the Sasquatch, please go subscribe to his channel. I think you'll have a good time. All right, next up, we have the best cartoon of the year. Once again, not much coming out this year, but there was one that came out a couple months ago that really surprised me. So my favorite cartoon of the year was the Animaniacs reboot. Honestly, I was not that excited for it at first. I loved the Animaniacs as a kid, but with any reboot of a 20-year-old cartoon, you kind of have to have low expectations. They're not always great. But honestly, the Animaniacs reboot was perfect. It had plenty of old nostalgia callbacks to the original fans, plus plenty of new stuff. It was a good balance of both, which I think a reboot does need. Plenty of meta jokes, even plenty of cracking fun with themselves. There was a lot of very topical political jokes that I'm sure some people did not like, but personally I thought they were hilarious. If you've not watched it, it is on Hulu. It's 10 episodes. You can binge watch it in a sitting if you wanted to. And if you were a fan of Animaniacs as a kid, or if you just want a good show to watch, I would highly recommend it. All right. My next favorite is Best Twitch Streamer of the Year. If you do not know, Twitch is a platform where people can play video games for an audience. I do have a Twitch channel. I'll link it below. I don't stream much, but I've been trying to stream more lately. I've been trying to get into streaming more lately because it's just a fun pastime. I had to change it this year because every year it's going to be Vine Sauce. Vinny is always my favorite streamer. Never going to change, but I wanted to be different this year. So my pick for best Twitch streamer this year is Germa985. I just picked him up a few months ago, and it was one of those things where you go, why have I not been watching this forever? The man is hilarious. There are a lot of inside jokes, but you can get past those. Just if you have some time and you see him streaming, just go watch German985. You can also watch his his YouTube channel for more shortened versions of the stream. He is just a very down-to-earth, goofy 35-year-old man, and he loves rats, and that's all I can say about him. Please go watch Germa. I guarantee you it's going to be a little weird, but you'll appreciate it. All right, and then very important one here. I think this one's one of the categories everyone's been waiting for. Best ingredient in a breakfast burrito. This one took a lot of thinking, but my pick for best ingredient in a breakfast burrito is the bacon. Vegetarians and vegans, I am sorry. That might upset you. I did not mean to insult. But bacon's the best part. Let's be real. Like the potatoes and the eggs, I would consider those fillers. I wouldn't take them out, but they're fillers. They're there to pad space. Cheese, always on point. You can never have too much cheese, but let's be real. When you're having a breakfast burrito and you bite into that bad boy and you get a big mouthful of bacon, that's what you've been looking for. And you go, that's the bite for me. Obviously, the sauce, the sauce is an integral ingredient. I can speak, but I don't really consider that part of the breakfast burrito. So bacon is my favorite breakfast burrito ingredient. Another very important one, the best Wingstop flavor of the year. It's gonna go to garlic parmesan. I just recently started having garlic parmesan this past year, and boy howdy, it's good. It's finger licking good, that garlic parmesan. I do love Wingstop too much. Wingstop, if you want to pay me, give me a call. I'll totally rep you guys. I got a tattoo right here that says Wingstop. I can say like, I am the 27th flavor. Is that Dr. Pepper? Not the alphabet. Something has 26 flavors. And then final award of the night. The best all-around thing of 2020. Once again, I could have picked like nothing, the year ending, all of that. There's a lot of things I could pick for the best thing of 2020. But the best thing of 2020, and this is going to sound very cheesy, is all of you. And I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I mean my friends, my family, viewers, people on the internet making memes, making videos, making cartoons, art, all of that. Everyone online that came together to make 2020 just a little bit more bearable, you were the best part. Obviously, the healthcare workers were like the best part of 2020, not even a question there. But for me, anyone who made entertainment, anyone who made things bearable, anyone who just made me laugh, you were the best part of 2020. So thank you all. I know this is not the most exciting video, but it's fun to make. So thank you all for watching. I hope you've had a good start to your 2021. It's just a number in the end, so don't expect just because the calendar changed that the year's going to be better or worse. It's all what we put into it. So do your best. I'll do my best. I'll try to make more videos this year. Last year was a little embarrassing, not gonna lie. Not many videos, but I'll try better this year, I promise. Please don't unsubscribe. As always, my cat's meowing, so I gotta get going. Thank you so much for watching, guys. For realsies, like and subscribe if you want to. Leave a comment below telling me how I was wrong about everything, or agreeing with me. That'd be appreciated. I'll link my Twitch channel down below if you want to come check me out there. And guys, it's been a pleasure. And here's to hoping 2021 has a little less murder hornets and a little more memes. All right, guys. I'll speak to you soon. Catch you later.